next morning we got up and it was your turn to drive for the first time all day.
Well, no, I had driven anywhere.
But you had an all-day drive.
Oh, that's true. And so,
we'd shared the driving up to that point.
Yes, we drove north to the most northern place on mainland Scotland, John O'Groats.
Yep.
Beautiful place. Met an amazing couple who had just, they were in there for his 70th birthday. Yeah, 70th birthday.
Or he was 70.
He was so funny. He goes, yeah. He goes, I don't know what she's going to drag me to do when I'm 80. Anyways, they had just finished the...
all the way from the
southernmost point in the UK, all the way to John O'Groats.
Yeah.
Well, we made it to John O'Groats, and now we have to, at some point in our travels, make it to Land's End, which is at the opposite end of the UK. See, the others will be part of a select group. Look at that beautiful house.
They said something like that.
I was so proud of them. It was cold and rainy that morning, and they were chipper and happy and celebrating, and it was great. We took a walk along the beach there, got kind of close to some nice highland coos.
There's an electric fence there.
And had a wonderful brownie butt. We also went shopping at the great gift stores there. Stopped at Stack's Deli and Bakery and got a haggis Scotch egg.
Right. So instead of just sausage on the outside, it had haggis on the outside and Scotch egg.
Yes. Yeah. And that came in very handy later as we continued our day.
It was a long day of driving for our shortest day of driving, what should have been.
But we had lots of stops. So we stopped at John O'Groats and had lots of fun there. Yep. Stocked up with some road snacks, including the Scotch egg, and then we drove on to Thurso. We're just outside of Thurso and got to tour the Castle of May, which is the Queen Mum's castle.
Queen Elizabeth. Well, no. The current queen's mom.
Yes.
Used to actually spend time there every year, and now it's I don't think anybody spends time there from the royal family.
No. Every August, if I'm not mistaken. So we were there right during the time period, or close to the time period that she would have been there.
But the lady that was at the front has lived there on the farm and worked the farm attached her whole life, and knew the queen.
Exactly, and even told us once she figured out that we were both artists, she told us that she gave a painting of a corgi, I think, to the queen. We also had our first afternoon tea there. So we stopped and had tea and scones at the cafe, and it was nice. The gardens were absolutely gorgeous.
Gardens were amazing.
We tried really hard to catch some bumblebees in flight, but we really got some sheep.
I got some bumblebees.
Did you get some bumblebees too? Good. Maybe we'll see some bumblebees.
Got some cool sheep. There was a sheep staring me down through the fence.
Yep.
We're at Castle May today. This is one of the forest paths through the forest.
And we continued our drive on to Tongue. What a great name for a place to stay for the evening.
Wait, but that's also where we get that really amazing cow photo of the cow with her calf.
Oh, mate. Okay.
We'll put it in. It's awesome.
That was near a place called Betty Hill.
Betty Hill.
Which I always want to remember is Benny Hill because my dad liked to watch Benny Hill when I was a kid.
And I think that's where the one-lane road started, the one-track roads. It was in Betty Hill.
Ooh, it could have been.
But we've gotten to the one-track, you got to pull over if someone's coming area, and it's a little nerve-wracking and a little exciting.
It's okay. There's places where you cannot see if anybody's coming. So, you know.
And there's wildlife in the road, like livestock.
It's great. It's all great. It's all great.
It's actually pretty awesome. Hey, we're in Betty Hill, Scotland, almost to Tongue. Day 2 of the North Coast 500. There are just sheep in the road. Like, look at that sheep back there. That dude. Where is he? Right there. Yep. He's off the road, but they're in the road where you're going. It's kind of crazy. Makes for interesting driving.
So this is a single track. Maybe we'll meet somebody, show you how this works, but basically it alternates wide spots. You can see that the locals really just have made their own passing places everywhere, coming up on something called a cattle grid. So the whole car will shake and it'll be really noisy for a second. And look at that great mountain thing over there. Yep, there you go.
All right. This is driving the hill clock.
Come on, we can do it.
Yeah, we'll stop for you. You got 2 passing places, but hey.
Yes, it's okay. It's okay. Oh, Lord.
I'm going to end up getting into an argument with people. That was the
We
first time we
pulled
saw that.
over on the side because we were tired and hungry and there was nothing. So Scotch Egg came in.
Right.
Very handy. But what was funny is there was this mom and this boy. Oh my goodness.
There's a recycling, like the recycling bins for the town were there.
And he said, I just want to walk back, Mum. And he was like, do you have no idea how long a walk that's going to be? Just get in the car, you know. Anyways, they were not having it with each other. It was hilarious. And we just kept out of their way and stretched our legs from them as we continued on to Tongue and rolled in relatively, we thought it was late, but it really wasn't.
Okay, we just got to the Tongue Hotel. It's a little rainy. Jen wants to hike Mount Everest to go see a castle.
Good God, it's not Mount Everest.
It's like 4 million feet up. I saw Sherpas and a Yeti going up it.
We had to walk way downhill to go all the way up that hill, so it wasn't necessarily Mount Everest, but there was beautiful scenery along the way. But do you see the black stone in the middle of the pass? It wasn't really a black stone. It was, in fact, the largest creature of its kind that I have ever seen and helped us decide to turn around. On our way to dinner.
It's a giant hill to get up to dinner.
Yeah, can we see it? Can we maybe up there? Yeah, there's a castle up above there, but the way was overgrown and wet. So today's not a day we have to hike in wetness, so why should we? There's like 3 hotels and then apparently these little like bungalows that you can rent. You didn't know about those. But the hillside is lovely.
Bar there, the Tongue Hotel is, I guess, pieces of older buildings. So when you walk in, there's the check-in, there's the restaurant to your right, or half the restaurant, and the bar to the left. And there's this weird, it looks like the hotel's collapsing in front of the doors to the old hotel.
Yeah. Well, the floor slump.
Yeah.
So I think from older photographs that we saw the next morning at breakfast, that it was a front porchy area that was added on and then enclosed in.
Right.
And something with the foundation has not quite held up to the weight of time.
But it was done up like a hunting lodge. There's some video of it, of all the stuffed animals in the
amazing plaid carpeting, wool carpeting.
Yeah. He got in the room and there was actually a little bottle of some kind of alcohol. It tasted good. It was like fortified wine. I don't know what it was.
But it was like decanted into
Yeah.
a little, so you had no idea what it was.
No.
Lainey enjoyed it.
I did enjoy it.
And had a great dinner. I had a wonderful risotto, and I believe you had fish and chips.
I did.
It was excellent. Highly recommend the Tongue Hotel. Very hospitable staff, bartender, service, breakfast the next morning, top notch.
Yep.
If you get the chance on the NC-500, definitely make a booking at the Tongue Hotel.
I'm going to agree. That's probably not going to be usable.
Haggis and I don't know. We stopped at I'm gonna start again.
Yeah.
We also saw sheep in the road for the first time.
Yeah, who knew that was a thing?
Yes, and that was near